upcoming. Set reminder.
What time is it?
Oh, here we go. Leonard? You cannot be in audio video, Leonard. You also cannot be in Daddy's chair.
I would say.
Static still there. Is it gone now? Sounds pretty good now. It was the plug-in thing, wasn't it? Are you going to answer any of my questions?
Yeah, it does sound pretty good now.
Is it still using the microphone, or was that
No.
what you just unplugged?
That's why I unplugged.
That sucks.
That's why I unplugged.
So the mic is going bad.
Yep, time for a new mic.
Okay. Well, come on, mister.
Go ahead. I'm gonna get a drink.
Alright, well, hey guys. So we did a live on this bag last night, and it did not go so well. We did not know. I'm hearing myself in the echo. We didn't know that our microphone is going bad, and somebody pointed out that the static was so unbearable that they couldn't even hear what we were saying. So we deleted that video. We're going to try it again without the microphones. I hope you can hear okay. So apparently we need to get a new mic. We also broke our tripod where the ring light connects to it. Well, the ring light rather. So we just need to get some new stuff in general. Anyway, so we're going to try this again. He's in the kitchen getting a drink, making noise. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. So as you saw in the secret unboxing video, this is the Florentine Buckley satchel by Junie and Burke. And a friend of mine named Anne, hello Anne, sent this to me to try out and to do this review video on. She said if I liked it, then I could go ahead and purchase it from her. And I'll get to that later here soon. But we're going to go ahead and do the review on it. So unfortunately, because of the weight of this bag and the fact that I have some neck problems, I was only able to carry it for one full day without pain. Actually, the pain came that one day. So I didn't get to really use it very much. It was kind of sad because I really liked using the bag, but by the end of the day I was in a lot of pain in my neck and shoulders. So we're going to start on the outside and give you a tour here. So this bag, like I said, is Florentine leather. It's extremely heavy, but very well made. The outside, you've got kind of the main base here, this band, this decorative band. I wish you'd sit down.
I'm getting there. It's coffee time.
This decorative band here all the way around the bag. You've got the drawstring, which is ample, and you've got the two handles on the top, which make it an official satchel, even though it's a bucket bag. It's got the tassels on either side that you'll find on a lot of Junie satchels. And then you've got this really awesome shoulder strap. Here, you cannot wear this bag as a crossbody. The strap is not long enough, so if you wanted to do that, you'd have to add your own strap. But it does have some adjustments here. The strap drop is about, well, we determined 10 inches last night, 10, 11 inches, something like that, on its current setting right here in the middle, but you can go an inch shorter or an inch longer. So this bag is very large. The measurements online say about 12 by 12 by 7.5. So it's a big girl. She's a big girl. Let me take you on to the inside now. Drawstring really operates, that's the word I'm looking for, very smoothly. And this one is different from most drawstrings in the way that it's not woven through holes through the side of the bag. You've got these little tabs on the inside with holes in them, so on the outside you've got a much cleaner look when it is cinched. And as you can see on the inside, it's very, very large. You've got the standard zip pocket and slip pocket on the back, and the 2 slip pockets on the front. That's pretty typical of Ginny and Burke bags. Red cotton lining and the green suede trim all the way around the inside, which is really nice. So, pros and cons here about this sucker.
Hey.
Yes.
Let's do measurements.
I already just told them the measurements.
Oh, we gotta do it like that.
I told them the measurements already. I'm
You guessed.
hungry. No, I looked it up.
You guessed them.
I looked it up today.
Okay.
He doesn't believe me, y'all. What is black all over your face?
Well, I did work today.
Time out. You look like a raccoon. We can't be doing that.
I don't know.
Okay, so pros and cons about this bag. Like I said, should I do the pros or the cons first?
Cons
Let's
first.
start with the cons. Like I said, it's very heavy. For a lot of you, that's not going to be a problem, but I have 2 bulging discs in my neck. So, for me, it's a problem. I didn't find it to be so bad when I was carrying it by the handles or on the crook of my arm, but I can't do that all day long because I need my hands and my arms. So, I was carrying it on the shoulder, and I was in a store with my mom for about 30 minutes walking around looking at things with it on my shoulder, and by the end of that 30 minutes, I was in pain. And I found myself readjusting. So it is heavy. The only other con that I really had was that the bottom here, the part of the base that is under this band, collapses on itself. And I watched several QVC videos about this bag to look at brand new ones to see what was going on there, and the brand new ones do the exact same thing even before they're broken. So that's just going to be something that's with this bag. So as you can see, it's already, like, without any pressure on the bottom. You've got these creases here on the corners, and in the back it's creased all the way across here where it has softened even more. But when you set it down, I mean, it almost folds so much that the band here looks like it's the base, if that makes any sense. And then here's what the front looks like when you set it down. And I feel like it looks a little bit sloppy on the bottom like that, especially because it's such a big bag and for it to puddle like that at the bottom. Not that sloppy is always bad, but I picture it more with hobo style bags that are kind of loose and floppy like that. But for this one, I feel like, for me personally, in my own personal style and taste, I would prefer if it was able to remain structured here on the corners and across the bottom. That's the only 2 cons that I have. The weight, which the size plays into that too, and then it collapsing on itself in the bottom here. Pros. I really enjoy the drawstring method. I usually hate drawstring bags. Not hate. I usually dislike them. But this is great in the way that, like I said, it's got those tabs on the inside where the string runs through, which makes it look a lot cleaner out here. You don't have all the holes in the leather all the way around. And the cinching looks much nicer, almost artistic, architectural. I really like that about it. And it's really easy to operate, a lot more easy than some of the other drawstrings that actually go through the leather. I mean, it just pops right open, and that's it. It's really easy to use. I like that it's a bucket bag with handles, because I feel like it gives it more versatility, and it's really easy when you're sitting in the car seat next to you. Just reach over, grab the handles, and go. So I really appreciate that. I really don't have anything bad to say other than the 2 things that I already mentioned. It's great, but it isn't working for me, and here's why. So other than the weight, it's huge. I'm 5'2", and the last time I weighed myself was like 130 or 128, somewhere in between there. So I'm not a very big person, and this bag on me looks ridiculous. He'll tell you. I didn't think it looked so bad, like, because I couldn't see myself. The whole day I was not able to see myself in a full-length mirror. And so I put it on and I just looked down, and I thought, okay, that's not so bad, because I have a bag larger than this. My Juliet hobo is larger than this, but it's thinner and more streamlined. There's not much going on. It's very simple silhouette, so it doesn't look as bulky as this looks on me. And I come home yesterday, I think it was yesterday, And I put it on to see what he thought, and he just starts laughing. Didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Tell them why you laughed, because I can't explain what it looks like from your perspective.
Well, she has a problem with her hips. She wants to make sure her hips don't look too wide. Well, with this bag, she don't have to worry about that because it covers them up. Because she carries the bag somewhat behind her, and it just covers everything up. It's pretty comical. It's huge, but I love you very much so. Yeah, all you gotta tell them what.
I will. I was waiting for you to tell them your thoughts first. On the size and what it looked like on me.
It was just way too big for her. The proportions were way off. You ain't that big, and that's rather large.
And I go to work yesterday morning, not yesterday, it was the day before that I carried it, and I asked my coworker, I just had it on my shoulder with this strap, and I turned to her and I said, hey, what do you think of this bag? Because she's a purse girl, too. And she's sitting at her desk looking at her computer, and she turns to me and says, well, it's big. And then she turned back to her computer, and, and that was the only thing she had to say. She had nothing else to say about this bag, and usually she's all about handbags and looking at my purses, and she's like, oh, I like that one, and oh, I like that one, but not this. The only thing she had to say was, well, it's big. And so all day I felt self-conscious carrying it, and like, does it really look that bad? Does it really look that bad? And so, yeah, it's just apparently too big for my body, and the proportions are off, and it don't look right. And I'm sad about that. I'm really sad about it, because otherwise I love this bag, and I wish that they make it smaller. Dooney and Burke, if you ever see this video, please make this bag in a smaller size for us little people that can't carry big bags. So, yeah, because I really like it. I love the way it looks. I love the handles. I love all the features. The strap's great. Like, everything. Everything's great. It's all great. So, if you're into carrying big bags, if they don't look stupid on your body, go for this. Try it out. Now I really understand why a lot of ladies, rave about this Buckley, and why that they have many of them in multiple colors, because it's really great. It's just apparently not for me. So, do you have any other thoughts before we...
Let's give a warm welcome and a shout out to Ruby Doo 73.
Ruby Doo?
Ruby Doo 73.
That's fun to say. Hi, Ruby. Thanks for joining us.
She is.
I kind of forgot we were live, actually.
She is the one that pointed out that the static was unbearable.
Thank you for doing that, because had you not said that, we would have never known, and all these people would have tried to watch this video, the video last night, unsuccessfully, and I'm really glad you pointed it out. And you know what? I'm also glad that it happened, because we were both exhausted in that video last night. Neither one of us were peppy. Neither one of us were feeling it. The lighting was bad. Like, everything was just bad. So I'm really glad we had to redo it, because this is much better.
Yeah. You get me past 7:30. Done. Clocked out. Mine's already turning off, gearing down. I'm done for the night.
Does anybody say anything?
Oh, well, the Ruby Doo 73 also said, I love your cozy home.
Oh, thanks. It's kind of a mess.
And I believe her name is Lisa, because she said, I love your cozy home, Lisa.
Oh, okay. Lisa. Well, the reason we have this curtain pulled is because the bed ain't made, and there's clothes on it, and my dog crate is set up in there. So, it's cozy, but it's it doesn't take long for a house of 320 square feet to become messy. You have to stay on top of it.
And we like having the fireplace in the background and stuff over there, because that's kind of our focal point of the house, is the fireplace. That's why we bought one with a huge glass door on the front of it, because that's just the way we like it. But yes, a house of 320 square feet, just because it's tiny doesn't mean it is easier to take care of. She works hard, and she does a good job keeping the house clean.
And picking up after you.
And picking up after me. We all have our duties.
And that's why I'm trying to get rid of stuff all the time.
Yeah. Bring stuff in, send stuff out.
Yeah.
And as far as the tiny house is concerned, if that's something that maybe piques your interest, something that you like, something you're interested in, go to the description. You'll see our other YouTube channel, which is the Florence's Tiny Home, or the Florence's Off-Grid Journey. And and that has all of our day-by-day build, that has all of our lifestyle things that we do, all of our off-grid stuff. So go check that out also. And while you're here, tap that subscribe button. We really like to see you guys subscribe. We like to hear you in the comments. And hey, if you hit that subscribe button, you'll know the next time we go live or the next time we post a video. So make sure you do that for us, please. We'll be glad to have you with us.
Do you have any final comments on this bag? Like, I think that the ladies like to hear from a man's perspective too, because they seem to enjoy when you give your thoughts on things.
Well, it's Florentine, and this is a well-loved Florentine. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's just a well-loved bag. It's soft, it's puddly, it's a great cut of leather, it's nice and smooth. You have a little bit of variation of pebble here and there, but it's very light pebbling.
What do you think of the style, though? I mean, aside from the way it looks on me, what are your thoughts about the style of the Buckley?
Well, I think with you, I think the bottom needs to be either shorter, not there, or a little bit more structured. Because you're wasting space. It's 4 inches tall new, and now it's 1.5 inches tall.
Yeah. I mean,
you're losing valuable real estate inside. So.
And it just takes away, like, when I've seen pictures of the ones that are more structured, when they start to sag and flop down like that, it takes away from kind of the vibe, you know? And it just makes it look tired, I guess, is a good word for it.
But all around, it's a nice bag.
Especially in the back. I don't know if you can see this. Can they see the bag on the table? Or do I need to read it?
Pick it up just a little bit.
But if I pick it up, it won't do as much. But yeah, look how creased that is. So, it does make it look tired. But overall.
All in all, it looks great. It's stylish. Like the Encore, she liked how the drawstring was on the Encore, and this is
on the inside.
And this is basically the same thing going through the loops on the inside. So, all in all, it's a good quality bag. It looks like it's built well. This one has been taken care of, although it's been well loved and probably well carried. That's why it's so soft and slouchy.
Yeah. Oh, so Anne, who sent this bag to me, says that since it's already my possession, she would like me to sell it on her behalf, and so I will be doing that. So if you are in the Dooney groups that we're in, or if you're on Poshmark, keep an eye out for it, because I think tomorrow, the lighting is not so good here today. It's very dreary and cloudy, and it's heading into evening. So tomorrow I'm going to be taking pictures of this and getting it up for sale. So if you are interested in this bag, I highly recommend it. If you do like large bags, and so check it out. She'll be available.
And we'll put the offer out there because obviously Angie and Ann have a good relationship as far as the purses are concerned. You guys know that we dabble in Dooney and Bed Stew and some of the other ones. For personal reasons, we don't have anything to do with Coach. But if you guys have a bag that you would like debuted on our show, or on our channel, not our show.
It's kind of like a show.
It is a show. If you guys got a bag that you want showcased on our channel, get with Angie, get with me. We can ship it right back to you as soon as we do a review. And
Anne can vouch for that. She sent, if you take a look at the other video that we have, a couple videos back maybe, the Western collection, big orange bucket with horseshoes on it. Anne actually sent that to me. We did the review video on it, and then I sent it right back to her. So, yeah.
If you got something you'd like showcased on our channel, get with us. We'll do a video on it. We'll do a review, and
it's fun for us to see stuff in person that we normally wouldn't have. So, and also, kind of like the bags are all starting to look the same to me when I'm scrolling through the internet, and I'm running out of inspiration. So we're also running out of things to do videos on as far as my own personal stuff. So if there's something that you would like to see, please comment. If there's something that you want to see us do a video on that you don't have, or whatever, and we'll go check it out and see if we can find one. And yeah, because we're just running out of ideas for the moment. And we've been tossing around the idea of getting into a couple different brands. Like maybe we've tried some things from Bedstew. We really like them. I just haven't seen anything that's really spoke to me enough to purchase it yet now. But we've been considering Polen. There's a couple Made in USA brands that aren't very well known that I've been considering. I've also been told Portland Leather Goods is really nice. So there's been some stuff that we've kind of tossed around getting to review. But if there's something specific, brand and style or whatever that you guys really want to see, please tell us. We need some ideas.
And I also have my Florentine Weekender, so if you guys want to see a review video on that, leave us a comment. I'll be more than happy to do a review video on that. I don't see a whole lot of people talk about the Weekender, but I'm sure there may be somebody out there that's interested, so let me know.
I think we should do it anyway because it'd be nice for me to just sit back here and watch you talk about something.
That's my job.
I ain't talking
not
about your
yours.
Weekender, that's you.
No, it's my job to sit back. And
Right, so whenever we do the Weekender, I can sit back and watch you talk.
Well, that would be handing my job over to you. My job is very strenuous.
I can handle it. Alright guys, well we haven't had dinner yet and it's been a long week and I'm hungry, so I think we're gonna pop off of here. But again, this was the Junie and Buckley Florentine satchel. Comes in many colors. I've seen it in nubuck, also in suede, so if it's something that you like, check it out. They're everywhere on Poshmark in the groups, and I think still on the website. So here we are.
And I'm withering away to nothing over here.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. Alright, anything else?
I don't think so. Just make sure we didn't have any comments to respond to before we leave, but
No.
right,
Again,
guys.
make sure you like, subscribe, leave us a comment. We want to hear from you. And check out the Florence's Off-Grid Journey. It'll be linked in the description below if you're interested in seeing the tiny life and the off-grid life. So,
I'm gonna go see a dinner plate somewhere.
bye everybody.
See ya.